Hello, welcome to Verbling. My name is Teacher Oakley. For the next hour, we are going to be doing a little exercise in which we'll be looking at English humor, some jokes, and after reading the joke, the punchline or the joke part of the joke, the funny part, the irony, is going to be scrambled. The words of the sentence will be all mixed up. And part of the exercise of the class will be to unscramble the punchline. Now, I understand that humor and learning humor in another language is very cultural and it's very challenging. So I think this will be a challenging exercise. So we're trying to understand the humorous aspect. After we figure it out, we'll talk about what's humorous about it or why it's humorous. And in addition, obviously, we're unscrambling a scrambled sentence. So obviously, we need to be looking at the sentence construction aspects of our activity today, clearly. So that's the focus. Two focuses, really: sentence construction and understanding English humor. Okay, welcome to the class, Dimas.
Yeah, good morning.
Hi. Morning. How are you today?
Oh, it's fine. Thanks.
Okay. I'm fine. Thanks.
I'm fine.
Okay, there. All right. Do you understand what a punchline is, Dimas?
Some of them, not of all.
Well, okay, but do you know what the word means, the definition of a punchline?
Punchline? Oh, yeah. Scrambled, I understand, and other, no.
Punchline. Okay, well, the key word of our lesson is the punchline. Okay, let me attempt to explain. A punchline is the part of a joke when you tell a joke. A joke is like a story. And you tell your story, you set it up maybe, and you tell the joke. You set it up with the setting, the where, the when, the who. And then you tell what happened. And the punchline is right at the end. It's usually something very ironic or at the least unexpected. And this is where the humor comes into the story of the joke, why it's funny. I just want to also say that English speakers also use this word punchline in a very sarcastic way. For example, somebody's maybe telling a pointless story, and we don't know where they're going. We might say, "What's the punchline?" Or another way we use it in a also sarcastic way is when somebody gives some bad news about maybe something that the government's doing or bad economic information or something like that, and well, kind of sarcastically asking, what's the conclusion? So what's the punchline? Even though it's not really funny, it's sarcastic. Today we're looking at punchline the word punchline as it relates specifically to jokes. All right. Okay, let me also welcome Francisco to the class. Hi, Francisco.
Hi, teacher. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. And all right, we're going to get started. I'm going to do a screen share. We're going to start our exercise. Plenty of room in the class. If any others would like to join us, come on in anytime. Don't worry if you're a little late. It doesn't really make any difference. So, okay. Here we go. All right. Dimas, joke number one.
Joke number one. Excuse me, lady, you wouldn't give me 30p for a bun, would you? I don't know. I want to look at bun first.
I want to look at the bun
Bun.
first. Yeah, that's it. You got it. I think you missed at, but other than that, yes, perfect. I want to look at the bun first. All right, that's the joke. Okay, very good, excellent. Okay, Demas. First of all, do you have any idea what 30p is? What P is?
P it's a short meaning of coined, English coined.
That's right, pence. That's right.
Pence, yeah.
Yeah, very good. Okay. So, what is the joke here? What is the idea of the joke?
It's one person ask a lady to buy a bun. It's bread, I think, yes.
Yes, it is a small individual piece of bread. Yeah.
Yeah, and woman answered that she wants look at first what he wants to buy.
Right. Okay. Now, if I'm going to explain it, I would explain the joke like this: the tramp wants to beg money from the woman, but the woman misunderstands and thinks the tramp wants to sell her a bun. So the joke is about a misunderstanding because of the way that the tramp words it. 30 pesos for a bun. 30 pesos so he can buy a bun, not give him 30 pesos so he can sell her a bun. So the joke is based on a misunderstanding, as usual, as is very common in English. The reason it's a joke is because of the ambiguous nature of what he says. So many English-speaking jokes are based on this kind of ambiguity, meaning that the phrase and/or words can be interpreted more than one way. That's ambiguous. It can mean two different things. All right. Okay. I had a couple of other students join the class, so I would like to welcome Wilson. Hi, Wilson.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Welcome.
Okay.
And also Tao is with us. Hello, Tao. How are you?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello, Oakley.
Hi. So great. You got audio today. Terrific. Okay. Let's continue. Joke number 2. Francisco.
Yes,
Oh.
teacher.
Okay, go ahead. First read the joke, and then we'll try to unscramble the punchline.
Okay, we came across a Cherokee tribe. The chief greeted me. He said, "How?" And I said, "How?" Then he said, "How?" And I said, "How?" Hey, Frank, I didn't know you could speak Cherokee.
Okay, here's the scrambled punchline.
It's easy when you know how.
That's it. Very good. It's easy when you know how. Oh, this is a very terrible joke. I shouldn't have shared
Yes.
this one. Yeah. Okay. There is a very terrible stereotype. Really, it's racist, honestly. I never should have shared this. That there's this stereotype from old cowboy Indian movies, American cowboy and Indian movies, that the chief of the tribe raises his hand and says "how" as a greeting. Okay. Kind of stupid and stereotypical. All right. So, Francisco, what's the joke here? It's easy when you know how.
Well, first because most of the Cherokees greet saying how.
Okay. Okay.
So the man only say how doesn't work.
That's it. So the irony or the ambiguity here is that how the individual word and also how the meaning of the word. Yeah. Um, yeah. It's a very standard expression. It's easy when you know how. Is a very kind of standard English sentence. Okay. Well, that was a silly one. Maybe we'll get something better here. Wilson, let's move on to
Yeah.
joke number 3.
Joke 3, okay. Will the band play anything I request? Certainly, sir. Okay. Then tell them to play cards.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right, very good. Good job unscrambling this punchline. All right, why is this joke funny? Or where is the ambiguity? What word or phrase?
The verb play. You
That's
play
right.
music or you play cards. So
That,
tell them to play cards.
that's it exactly, and that's obviously because the music is terrible. Right.
Okay.
That's the idea. He's implying, not directly saying. Many jokes imply something, so it's implied here that the music is terrible. Okay, you're right. Exactly right. That is the word or phrase that shows the ambiguity. Very good. Good job.
Okay.
Okay, let me quickly welcome Ken to the class. Hi, Ken.
Yes, hello. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. I'll come back to you in just a moment. First, joke number 4. Tao, can you try this one?
Yes. Nisel, why did you fall in that mood wearing your new trousers? Because there there wasn't take time take time to because there wasn't take off time to them.
Yeah, not exactly. Because there wasn't time.
Wasn't time to take off them.
Almost. Here it is. If you have the Verbling chat box, here's the answer. Because there wasn't time to take, infinitive, to take them off.
Yeah, to take them off.
Right. Take something off is a phrasal verb, actually. So you're using an infinitive of a phrasal verb. To take off, you take off your clothes, you remove them. You put on your clothes, you dress yourself. So this is actually a phrasal verb, and it's a separable phrasal verb. So we need the object noun them between the main verb take and the participle off.
Yes.
Okay, this happens a lot with phrasal verbs, especially with pronouns. We need to put the pronoun between them. Yeah, so it won't work, take off them. But, yeah, okay. All right. Now, first of all, one other thing to talk about. This name is Nigel.
Nigel, yes.
Okay. Why did you fall in that mud? Mud.
Mud.
Yeah, very short vowel sound. Okay, what is mud, Tao?
Mud is it's, I know it, but I can explain it. It's a liquid. And it's a black. And it's in the do you know Shrek?
Shrek? The cartoon movie?
Yeah, yes.
Yes.
Yes, the mud is I think is the environment of the Shrek live in.
Okay. Well, that's an interesting description, I must say. All right. To make it similar, mud is basically any kind of earth, soil, and mixed with water. That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. Um, okay. Now, this particular joke does not rely so much on an ambiguous phrase or sentence, unless the phrase is why. I don't know. Okay. Actually, this is kind of a dumb joke. I need to point out in English, no one would ever say, "Why did you fall down?" That doesn't. Well, maybe. I guess it's possible. You might more likely ask, "What might you more likely ask, Tao?" Instead of
Oh,
why, what question word would you use?
question what?
Yeah, like who, what, where, why, when, how.
Yeah, sorry, but I don't understand your
Okay.
question.
Okay. It would be much more likely to ask somebody who had an accident, how did it happen? Not why did it happen. All right. Uh, that's all. So the kind of keyword is actually the question word here. It would be much more normal if you had an accident, how did the accident happen? Not why did the accident happen. It's a little strange because trying to explain why an accident happened is a little ridiculous. It's an accident. Okay. Anyhow, let me quickly welcome Ziad.
Hi, Oki. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good, good. Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to come back to you in just a moment. First, Ken, can you take a look at joke number 5 here?
Number 5. An American visitor to Britain was a passenger in a train. After a while, he got into conversation with an Englishman sitting opposite. American, do you know that you can board a train in Texas, and after traveling for 24 hours, you'd still be in Texas. Englishman, yes, I know. Uh, we we like uh, like
Uh,
mhm.
no, like is not going to be the main verb. Let me give you a
Okay.
clue.
We have
Mm-hmm.
we have train we have train like
This train.
that too. Where is a country? A country is a period has
Yeah.
full stop. Huh?
Yeah, you had problems using country, but it's used with the demonstrative this country.
Ah,
Okay. Well, here it is.
we
We have trains like that
in this country.
in this country too.
Mhm.
TOO. I wrote two, but I mean two.
Mhm.
Two. Okay. We have trains like that in this country too. Okay, there it is. All right, using like to show similarity. Okay, like that. It's very common. Okay. Okay, so Ken, what is the joke part of this joke? What is the misunderstanding?
Uh, I think this country is strange because he's an Englishman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to go back to the setting of an American visitor to Britain.
Mhm.
So they're in Britain.
Mhm.
They're in England. That's the idea. Okay. So they're on a British train. Is the idea. Okay. So okay. So what's the misunderstanding? What is?
The Englishman talking about car, type of car or something, not the time.
No, that's not quite it. Okay, let me see if I can help. They're both talking about trains, but the Americans is saying that it takes 24 hours to cross Texas on a train. His intention is to brag about how big Texas is. But the Englishman interprets it, the misunderstanding is the Englishman understands that it's very terrible train service. Okay. So it takes 24 hours because of the terrible train service. All right, so that's the misunderstanding part of the joke.
I see.
Okay. Okay, let's move on. And okay, we've had yet another student join the class. Hello, Rolessa. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Welcome to the class. I'll get back to you in just a moment. First, joke number 6, Ziad. Number 6 here.
Yes. Mother, how did you get that swelling on your nose? Child, I bent down to smell a brose. Mother, it's not brose, it's rose. There is no B in rose. Child, there was one in this. There was in this one.
There you go. Okay, there wasn't this one. Okay. All right. Okay. Ziad, what is the key word that okay, that has two meanings or that is ambiguous? Why there was a misunderstanding? Can you see a word or something that means more than one thing? Is the joke here? Yeah? No?
No, I don't.
Okay. There's no B in rose. The ambiguous word is actually a letter in this case, B. There's no letter B in the word rose. There's no B, bzz, bzz, B that makes honey. B, honey bee. See, this type of a joke is called a pun, where you have wordplay, a word or phrase that can mean two different things. All right.
What is swelling? What is swelling?
Do you get it? What is swelling? If you twist your ankle running, more than likely your ankle will swell. It will become larger. It will fill with fluid or whatever it fills with. I don't know actually. But when you injure yourself, well, if you get stung by a bee, it often will swell.
Okay.
For most people. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, there you go. That's the idea. That's the joke of the joke. Is the ambiguous nature of B here. All right. Try the next one. Rolessa, joke number 7. Can you go ahead and read this one?
All right, Fred, what's that piece of string tied around your finger for? Bob, my mother put it there to remind me to post a letter for her. Fred, and did you post it? No, she forgot to give it to me.
There you go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Rulessa, in your country or your culture, do people ever do this? Tie a piece of string around your finger
No,
to remember something? Okay.
no.
All right. I don't know if this really happens very much anymore, but traditionally in Western culture, British and American, Canadian, whatever,
Yes.
um, people would do this. Yeah.
Sometimes we use like putting a mark on your hand.
Okay. Similar idea. I've seen people also put like a rubber band on their wrist or something. I've seen that as well. Same idea. To try to remember something. Okay, what's the irony here, Rolessa? This joke is based on irony. What's the irony here?
What does mean irony?
Irony. Okay. Well, difficult word to explain, and the best way is to give an example. So we have one in front of us. So I will explain irony by explaining the joke. The mother wants to remind Bob to do something, but the mother forgot. Irony is when you try, okay, a doctor injects penicillin in the patient to try to save his life, and the patient is allergic to penicillin, and he kills the patient. That's irony. When things are exactly the opposite of what you're,
Correct.
yeah, there's an element of paradox. Okay.
Yeah, I got it.
Two things don't go together the way they're supposed to anyway. Okay, so there you go. Some English humor, some English jokes are based on ironic situations and irony. Okay, moving on. Demas, back to you. Joke number 8.
Tom, I've just bought a pig. Emma, where are you going to keep it? Tom, under my bed. Emma, but what about the smell? Tom, oh, the pig won't mind that.
Okay. Oh, the pig won't mind that. Okay. Won't mind that. Won't mind what? What is that referred to in Oh, the pig won't mind that?
To the smell.
That smell. That's right. Exactly. So, okay. What is the what is the irony or the ambiguous situation? Both, really, kind of.
That's funny.
Well, kind of. Demas, what is the kind of irony here, or the
Well,
ambiguous?
it's a pig has a smile.
Right. Emma's worried about the smell of the pig, but she asks a very ambiguous question. What about the smell? And yes, and Tom interprets it as his smell or the smell under his bed or one or the other or both. Okay, yes, that's it. All right. Francisco, joke number 9.
Okay, teacher. Child, ma'am, remember that special plate you were always so worried I would break? Mother, yes, why? Well, your worries are over.
Okay. Okay, well, your worries are over. All right. What is implied here? Again, jokes often imply something without saying it. That's part of the humorous element. What's implied, Francisco?
Yes, and the boy did. He broke the plate.
That's what I would say. Exactly. Don't worry about that anymore. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I
That's
broke
it.
it. Don't worry anymore.
That's it. Exactly. Very good. Uh, okay. All right. Moving on. Wilson.
Okay, number 10.
10. Yes.
Okay, do you like music? Yes, but uh, please finish the please finish uh, okay, I can imagine, but you please finish the song you were singing.
That's it.
Okay.
Okay. But please finish the song you were singing. Okay.
I, I, did,
Uh,
I, did, I didn't get the meaning of the joke because do you like music? Please finish the song you're singing.
okay. Again, something is implied here by the punchline, the ending. There's something implied.
He's not singing well. If he likes
Yes.
music, he stop singing then. Okay. Okay, I
That's
got it.
it. What you're doing is not really music, is implied. But go
Okay.
ahead. Continue. Okay, that's it. You got it. All right. Very good. Okay. Next round over here. Round 2. Okay. All right. Joke
Okay.
number 1. Round 2. All right. Tao, your turn.
Yes. In China, I saw a woman hanging from a tree. Shanghai? No. Um, the uh, the feet
Hmm.
uh, the feet just um, uh, uh, what is the verb?
Yeah. Uh, okay. All right. Now, this sentence, um, what is the verb? Wow, is there a verb? Um, okay, no. Yeah, there isn't a verb. This isn't really a complete sentence. This isn't a complete sentence. The subject and the verb have actually been omitted. This is really this is just it's not even a clause, it's a phrase. It's like a prepositional phrase. And that's it.
Yeah, maybe no, feel the oh my god, I can guess.
Okay, let me try to help you out. All right,
Yeah,
this is very difficult because we're looking at something where the subject, noun, and the verb have been omitted from the answer because they're already implied. So the woman was hanging. All right.
yeah,
Okay, saw past tense, so the woman. I said a woman in the first part, so now I'm changing it to the woman because we know which woman we're talking about. The woman was hanging now. Complete the rest of the sentence, if that helps. So if you can imagine that it said the woman was hanging, how would you finish it? Omit no, never mind no. Okay, Tao, are you there?
yes, yeah. Hello?
Okay, any idea?
No.
Okay, so wow. Why did that happen? Okay, the woman was hanging. This is Elysian. What's happened is the speaker has, because the subject, noun, and verb are already understood, the speaker doesn't use them. The woman was hanging just a few feet. Okay, so the answer, no, just a few feet off the ground.
Em đừng ngồi nào.
Okay. Feet is a measurement like meters.
Chị không biết. Thế sao còn thứ hai? Không có hai giải làm gì đâu.
Oh, hello. Tao, what is
Yes,
the...
I'm here.
Okay, the joke is very much a pun. It has to do with similar sounding words or words that sound like something else. What is the pun word here?
Punch.
Pun.
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, Clay. Could you write the right order in the stay of calling?
If you could open the Verbling chat box, which I have to use. Yes. If you scroll your mouse to the left side of the screen, there's going to be a pop out. You can see a blue square, green arrow, yellow text, blah, blah, blah. There's a V, a gold V. That is the Verbling chat box, and that is where I am writing notes.
Yeah.
All right.
You wrote. Yeah, I pop up the group box, but I can see anything from you.
Okay, I think you're looking. Okay, you are here. You're in the wrong place. Okay, the Google Hangouts box. You are here. Do you see what I wrote?
Yes, I see. I can see.
Yeah, that's the wrong place.
Wrong?
Yeah. Scroll to the left.
The left?
The left side of your screen. The most left side of the Hangout.
Which button?
Okay, you see the one that has a V, the letter V, as in victim, vampire.
Yeah. Yes, I can see.
All right, when you hover over it, it says Verbling. All right?
Yeah, yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Now, there you go. Okay, that's where I'm at, over there. Okay. All right. So there it is. The woman was hanging is the implied part that due to elision has been eliminated. Okay. So then just a few feet off the ground. The joke part of this is the word Shanghai. Why is this a joke? Do you have any idea, Tao?
No. Sorry.
Okay. It has to do with elements of actual learning how to speak English properly. Because it sounds like, did she hang high? Okay.
Yes. Yes. I got it.
Is the idea, okay, when we, in reduced speech, which is common for all English speakers, we reduced speech, we often did is very much reduced or even eliminated quite often in reduced normal conversational speech. Shanghai. All right. So
yes. Okay.
with the reduced speech, it sounds like the city Shanghai. Okay, so that's the idea. Very much directly related to different aspects of English speech and intonation, pronunciation.
Yes.
All right. Okay, moving on. Ken, let's look at joke number 2 here.
Okay. Single to Manchester, please. That'll be mine. £9.50. Change at Crewe. Passenger. If I don't change mind, no. If you don't change,
Okay.
if you don't change mind,
Okay. You definitely got all right. If you don't mind is definitely part of the sentence.
if you don't mind, uh, I'll have,
Mm-hmm.
I'll have, I'll have my, I have my,
Yeah.
my here.
My change.
My yeah, change. My change
Okay.
here. Yeah.
All right. Now, all right, you put the if clause first. In a if clause sentence, it doesn't make any difference. I wrote it in the verb link chat box. I'll have my change here if you don't mind. Doesn't make any difference. If you don't mind, I'll have my change here. Same meaning. Perfectly acceptable either way. All right, change here refers to. Okay, well, Ken, what is the, in this case, we have another case where the humor is involved with an ambiguous word, a word that has two meanings. What word is that?
Maybe Clark said you need to change the train or line at cruise station.
That's exactly right.
But
Change
yeah,
trains. That's right.
said change is a kind of how can I say the money.
The money.
Yeah.
The coins he will get back because it's $9.50. We can imagine that he's going to get 50 back. Yeah. Okay, exactly. So, misunderstanding because of the ambiguous nature of that vocabulary word change. That's it. Okay, moving on. Ziad, number 3.
Two men were sitting on the bank of a river in Africa, dangling their feet in the water. Suddenly, one let out a yell and the other said, "What's the matter? A crocodile has just bitten off one of my feet." "Which one? How would I know?" Come the reply.
Okay, and here's the scrambled sentence, scrambled punchline.
Okay. All those crocodiles look same to me.
Okay.
Look the same to me.
Very good. All those crocodiles look the same to me. All right. It's a pretty standard phrase. They all look the same to me. Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. All right. What is the ambiguous word or sentence here? Or phrase? Actually, it's a sentence in this case.
Which one?
That's it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Which one? Referring to what? Which one? Referring to his feet or to the crocodiles? Yeah. Okay.
Crocodile.
Well, yeah. That's the misunderstanding part because of the ambiguous nature of which one.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Which foot or which crocodile? Okay. That's it. Excellent. Okay. Moving on. Ralesa. Let's take a
Yes.
look at the next one here.
Okay, best-selling author. It seemed to me after 15 years of full-time writing that I was absolutely hopeless and had no talent at all for writing. Interviewer: So, what did you do? Decide to give up writing? Author: Oh no, I don't know. That was No, bye.
Okay, I'm gonna help you out.
Mhm.
All right, they're talking about time, so he replies with a time indicator, a time phrase. By that time,
At that time, I was famous too.
yeah, well, close. Another interesting structure. I was far too famous. Okay, we use this far too structure to really add a lot of emphasis to make it more extreme. I'm far too sick to teach a class.
Mhm.
I'm far too tired to stay up and watch the late movie. All right,
Mm.
you're stressing it. Okay, so this is a
Okay.
common structure we use with an adjective: far too famous, far too tired, far too hungry, far too poor, whatever. Okay, so there's a couple of interesting English structures in there to look at. If you're not familiar with it, it'd be a little difficult to unscramble the sentence without knowing these pretty standardized phrases. Okay, Relessa,
Mhm.
let's see here. What's the irony of this situation? Okay. Now this is definitely has an element of irony here.
No talent at all for writing?
Yeah. He felt he had no talent at all.
Mm-hmm.
Right. After 15 years. And then, of course, did he decide to give up writing? No, because he was very
No.
famous.
Yeah.
Yeah. The irony being that he felt he has no talent at all. Okay.
Right.
But there's lots of politicians that could tell the same story. Okay. Demas, back around to you.
Yeah. First woman. Every week my aunts and uncles and cousins come over and we all sit around and make sweaters. First woman. That's nice. Answer. Yes. We are very neat, closely family.
Okay. A very closely knit.
Very, yeah.
Yeah, right. You gotta have closely the adverb after very. We're a very closely knit family. Okay. This joke is a little bit different than any others that we've looked at because the kind of keyword is actually in the punchline. Demas, what is the keyword or phrase?
Neat, I think.
Knit. Yeah, exactly. All right. What are Demas? What are sweaters? Also,
Sweaters, it's some kind of clothes.
some kind of clothes.
Yeah,
Yes.
people.
Yeah.
People.
Or yeah. Go ahead. Sorry. Um, yeah, sweaters are used for cold weather. Very warm, heavy clothing for the upper part of the body. That's right. Okay, so he's exactly right. Again, very much a pun. To knit is the action that you use to make a sweater. If your family is closely knit, you're very tight. You're very close with one another. All right, this is an idiomatic phrase, which can often be used for families or maybe even your company. Oh, we're a very closely knit family here at the ABC company, like that, perhaps. Okay, very good. Good job, Demas. Francisco, number 6. Oh, we're going to have to jump up, but start it here.
Okay. First man, when you're losing your hair at the
Okay, hang on. front.
At the front, it means you're a great thinker. And when you're losing your hair at the back, it means you're a great lover. Second man. But I'm losing my hair at the front and at the back. First man. That means you're that means you think
Yes, very good. That means you think.
you're
Mm-hmm.
a great lover.
That's it. That means you think you're a great lover. Okay. Actually, this one's kind of funny. This one is.
Yeah.
Most of these jokes are stupid, but this one's actually kind of funny. Okay. All right. Okay. I really don't know how to explain this joke. There's no. It's one of. Okay, this is kind of a type of joke where it's a very specific type of joke. This means this. This means that A. A plus B equals C. Whatever. C plus D equals E. I don't know. Formula, making fun of the logic, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I like that one. Francisco, are you losing your hair?
Yes.
You are?
Losing my hair. Yes. A little in the front.
Well, a little in the front. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that means that I'm a great thinker.
I guess so. I suppose that's what it means. All right. Very good. All right, Wilson.
Yes, number 7.
You're number 7.
Okay, Susan, can you spell blind bird? Mandy, yes, Blindbird. Susan, wrong. It is Blndbrd. Okay, it's
Yeah. Okay.
wow, it's if
Yes, if.
I can do it. I can do it.
Okay, it's a tough one.
Can you help? Yes.
Yes, I can. Okay, what we're going to look at here is a classic example of the second conditional or the unreal condition. You started out absolutely correctly. If, okay, if, and the subject noun is going to be it, all right, then in a second conditional, which shows the unreal or the imaginary situation, we need to use past tense. So if it had.
If it had.
Okay. If it had, it doesn't. When we use if in the imaginary, it means that doesn't exist. So what does not exist in her answer here?
Letter I, no? See?
Yeah, actually two of them, right?
2 of them, okay.
All right, so there you go. So if it had 2 eyes, comma, okay. If it had 2 eyes, it wouldn't be blind. It's the actual answer.
It wouldn't be blind. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Yeah, exactly. All right. Obviously, you get it. Okay. Very good. Okay, I had a little technical problem. Oopsie. Hang on just a second. Lost my material. If it had 2 eyes, it wouldn't be blind. Again, making a pun, like very similar to the one we saw earlier with bees. Okay. Right. B's meaning B. B meaning.
The eyes meaning eyes. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Eyes meaning eyes. Yeah. That's it. Very silly, actually. Okay. Hang on just a second. Okay. All right. Sorry. Just wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Back on track. All right. Ken, you're up next. Can you try joke number 8, please?
Okay. Dad, where was I born? In London. Where were you born? In Sydney. And where was Mom born? In Copenhagen. Eh, Isn't
Mm-hmm.
isn't isn't it amazing that we all met up?
That's it. Isn't it amazing that we all met up? I don't know how to explain this joke.
Meet up. What is meet up?
To meet up. Okay. To meet up is a planned meeting. All right. So if I say, all right, Ken, we're going to meet up at the mall at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It is like in English, so many times we add up to create a phrasal verb. It's really not necessary. It's very similar to saying clean your room, clean up your room. It has an element of emphasis and an element of completely. So we use meet up when we mean completely. So in this case, isn't it amazing that we all met up? We all met completely, each and all of us. Each and every one of us. All right. So we use meet up when we're going to meet, and there's an implication of all or completely, all, the whole group, whatever that group or whoever that group may be. Okay, we're actually out of time, but just to make it a full round around, Ziad, why don't you do this last one?
Okay. A man goes to visit his friend in hospital. His friend is covered from head to foot in bandage. What happened? The man. What happened? Friend. I went through a plate glass window. The man. Good bandage.
Sorry, good thing.
Yeah, good thing. Those bandage. Good thing. Those bandage you were wearing.
Close. Good thing you were wearing those bandages.
Ah.
Yeah, kind of silly. Okay. Sometimes English humor is based on the fact that people are idiots. Okay. All right. Obviously, he wasn't wearing the bandages when he went through the window. All right. We're over time. We're out of time. Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you again next time here on Verbling. Take care, guys.